Okay, children. Today we will start with the revision for class 6, that is the solar system. What we were doing in the previous class, we have started with solar system. What we have started? We have started with solar system. Okay, and in this we have done with the solar system. We have done with various types of the heavenly bodies, and today we will read about the various different heavenly bodies which revolve around the sun. Okay, there are various heavenly bodies which revolve around the sun. So today we will read about various nine. We have 8 planets, and before we have 9 planets. Everybody, can you hear me? Everybody, can you hear me? Yes. Previously we have 9 planets, but the last, or the Pluto, is considered to be a dwarf planet, a small planet. That is why we have discarded it, and we have taken only 8 planets. How many planets we have? We have now 8 planets. How many planets we have? We have about 8 planets. Okay, understood this one? So today we will start with Mercury. Which planet today we will start? We will start with Mercury. Okay, so Mercury is the smallest planet. Mercury is the smallest planet. Understood? And it has no moon. This Mercury has no moon. Okay? And it is the closest to the sun. Mercury is very close to the sun. It has no trace of water. Because it is so close to the sun, it has no trace of water. Means water is not found on Mercury. Okay? And there is no atmosphere also. In Mercury, there is no atmosphere also. And the life is also not possible on Mercury. Why the life is not possible on Mercury? Because it is very close to the sun and it is very hot. Okay? And it is very hot and it is very close to the sun. So, and it is the smallest planet and very close to the sun. The next is Mercury takes 88 days to revolve around the sun. How many days Mercury takes? Mercury takes 88 days to revolve around the sun. Okay? And next is Mercury is named after the messenger of Roman god. What is the Roman god messenger? The Mercury is named after the Roman god of messenger. So this is all about Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet. It has no moon. It takes 88 days to revolve around the sun, and it has no water, no atmosphere, and no life on Mercury. There is no life found on Mercury. The next is Venus. The next is Venus. Venus is the second planet of the sun, or from the sun, and it is also called as Earth twin. Why it is called as the Earth twin? This Venus is called as the Earth twin because Venus is similar shape of the Earth. The shape of the Earth and the shape of Mercury is the same. That is why we name that the twin planet. Okay, it is just similar to planet Earth. Okay, it is the brightest planet. Venus is the brightest planet. It shines. Okay, it takes the bright, or you can say this is also being seen in the morning and immediately when the sun sets. So it is also called as the morning star or the evening star. We can call it as in the morning star also and in the evening star. So it is the brightest planet of the solar system. The third is the Earth. We have already done, or we know about Earth. Then we come to Mars. Okay. Then we come to Mars. Okay. Then we come to Mars. Mars is about half the size of the Earth. Mars is half the size of the Earth. Earth is much bigger and Mars is half the size of the Earth. Its surface is red. What is the color of the Mars? The color of the Mars is red in color. Okay, and it is also called as red planet. Then another name of Mars, it is also called as red planet, and it takes same period of rotation around the sun like the Earth. The Earth also takes the same time to revolve around the sun. The Mars also takes the same time to revolve around the sun. It has two moons. On Mars, how many moons are found? There were two moons are found on Mars. Okay, Mars is named after the Roman god of war. It is named after the Roman god of war. Then we come to Jupiter. Then we come to Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter is the largest planet of the solar system. Which is the largest planet? Jupiter is the largest planet of the solar system. It has light, dark bands around it. It has light and dark bands around it. Jupiter, along with 67 moons, is referred to as mini solar system. How many moons did Jupiter have? Jupiter has 67 moons. How many moons? 67 moons. And its surface temperature is minus 100 degrees centigrade. It is cold, okay? It has minus 100 degrees centigrade. And it is named after the Roman god, that is Jupiter is named after the Roman. So this is the brightest planet, or you can say it is the, you can say it is the largest planet. The brightest planet is Venus, and it is the largest planet which has 67 moons, and it has the temperature of minus 100 degrees centigrade. So it is much colder over there. Then we come to Saturn. Saturn is a unique planet of the solar system. It has bright rings. So when we draw a Saturn, what is the important we saw around Saturn is that Saturn, when we draw it, it has rings around it. Okay? It has rings around it. Okay? This rings around it, they are like the equator and has icy particles. What it is these rings made up of? These rings are made up of icy particles. It is colder than Jupiter. It is much colder than Jupiter. Saturn is much colder than Jupiter. And how many moons it has? It has 62 moons. How many moons it has? 62 moons. Then come to Uranus. Uranus also has 27 moons and it has rings around it like the Saturn, and it takes 84 years to go around the sun. How many years? 84 days to go around the sun. Then comes the Neptune. The Neptune is the same size as Uranus. It has two planets, or these two planets are called as spring giants. Okay, these two planets are called as spring giants. Okay, then we come to the next heading, that is satellites. Satellites are small heavenly bodies which revolves around the planet. Okay, and with this planet they revolve around the sun. The planets are also the heavenly bodies which revolve around, or you can say the satellites are the heavenly bodies which revolve around the planets, and these planets and satellites revolve around the sun. So our Earth has one satellite, that is the moon, and various other artificial satellites have also been sent by us to for the telecast of you can say the television and all. Artificial satellites have also been launched. These are INSET, IRS, and there are various other satellites being launched for us for our own needs. Okay. Then we come to the Earth satellites, that is the moon. Moon is about the most closest satellite, or you can call as any heavenly body which is nearest to the Earth is Moon. It is so large. You can see it's so large. Why we can see Moon so large? Because it is the only heavenly body which is closest to the Earth. And on 21st July, Neil Armstrong was the first person who stepped on the moon. And we can see that there are moon takes how many days to go around the earth? It takes 27 days to go around the earth. Okay. So moon days takes 27 days to go around the earth. Other heavenly bodies are asteroids. Asteroids, like there are various between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter, there are thousands of small planet-like bodies which revolve around the sun. These are around the planets. These are called as asteroids. Okay, so it is believed that it is a part of some planet. Whenever there is explosion taking place, the part of the planet has been broken down and they are revolving in the, you can say, in the space. These rotating heavenly bodies are called as asteroids. Then comes to the another heavenly body that is called as meteors. Meteors are also small pieces of rocks and sand in the solar system. When they come to the Earth atmosphere, when these small meteors come inside the atmosphere, it gets burned up by the friction of the layers and the speed. They get burned up and they give out certain light. That is why we can call it as shooting stars. What is the name it is called as? It is called as shooting star. Okay, and then we come to comets. Comets are the huge lump of snow and rocky dust. These lumps are so big enough, and when these lumps get struck to the earth, they form a big crater. They form a big gap, or you can say they become and they form a big hole. That is, or you can say these forms the crater is also being formed because of the force. They are so you can say they are forcefully they are banging and they are forming a huge crater. Then we come to comets. Comets are the huge lumps of snow and rocky dust. Each comet has its elongated tail. The comets can be visible, and the first comet which is being visible is called as Halley's Comet, and which has been last visible in 1986, and it will again appear in 2062 after 76 years. These comets are also flowing in the space, and these comets are also seen with us with our eyes. This Halley's Comet will come again and can be seen from the Earth about 76 years. It will be appearing in 2062. Then about this comets, then we come to the outer space, the universe. Stars are scattered in the vast space. You can see stars. When you go out, you can see various stars in the sky. These stars have the cluster and they don't bang with each other because of the gravitational pull of the sun. They are all heavenly bodies and it takes the light from the sun. These heavenly bodies do not have light of their own. They take the light from the sun and they are shining. These stars we see, we look at the stars, they look like shining and brightening. Is why they are shining and twinkling? Because of the layers of atmosphere. When these layers of atmosphere, the light travel to these layers of atmosphere, we see them as twinkling lights. Okay? There is a cluster of millions of stars. When lots and lots of stars cluster them together, we call it as galaxy. What we named as galaxy. And the most of the stars in the galaxy is similar to the planets we live. This galaxy or this, you can say the number of clusters of stars in which we are living is called as the Milky Way galaxy. What is the name given? The name given of our galaxy is called as Milky Way. What is the name given? The name given of our galaxy is called as Milky Way or Akash Ganga. What is the name given? As Akash Ganga. So there are various crores of galaxies in the universe. We have not seen. We have just seen or we have just predicted that we are also a part of a galaxy. We are also a part of various types of heavenly bodies, including the star, and the star we revolve around the star. There are various planets which revolve around the star. Okay, and sun is a star and a medium-sized star. The sun is not the longest or the most brightest, or you can say the most biggest star. No, the sun is not the biggest star. The sun is not the brightest star. There are various stars, but we know only the sun. And we or our various bodies of various planets revolve around the sun. And this full of stars, heavenly bodies, plus the sun, we name it as the galaxy, or which the galaxy in which we are living is called as Milky Way. What is the name given? The name given is called as the Milky Way. So, this is all about the solar system. The solar system in which we are living consists of the sun and consists of 8 planets. Okay, this solar system in which we are living consists of sun and the 8 planets. Okay, and we know that Earth is the only planet in which we have life, we have water, and we have atmosphere. So these all things make the life possible. It makes the survival of plants and animals possible, and it makes Earth a unique planet to live. There are various other planets. We have named them as Mercury is the smallest planet. It is very near to the Earth, Sun, and it is hot also. So there is no moon, there is no water, and there is no probability of life on Mercury. Okay, then comes the Venus. Venus is also called as the brightest planet. What is the name given? Venus is also called as the brightest planet, and this planet does not have any moon, and it has no possibility of survival on Venus also. Then comes the Earth. Earth, you know that Earth has or you can say the Earth is the only planet which is life is possible. Okay, children. So this ends with the class. This ends with the revision of the chapter solar system. Then in the next class, we will start with the next chapter. So be there for the attendance. Don't leave the class. Keep present over there. Okay, children. So this ends with the class of the revision of the chapter solar system, and in the next class we will revise any other, or you can say we will switch over to the next chapter. So be prepared, and please see the video also. Those who are not coming for the class, please tell them that the video is also available. You have to make 3 copies like in class 6, like 1 copy for history, 1 for geography, and 1 for civics. Okay, we will do with the starting of the new chapters in the coming classes. And please, you have to write down the question answers, true or false, transfer college, whatever is being given to you in your fair copies for your next class. Okay, children, take care. Bye for now.